Top of the morning to you from Kauai, Hawaii. Not a beautiful day, not as a good sunrise actually, but the sun's already come up behind the clouds, a little on the dark side here, but we've got some time this morning. So for those of you watching my movies, my videos, thank you very much for watching. It's WWJ Whipping with Joe. A lot of people that ask me if I edit my videos. Actually, I don't edit my videos. How I do this is when I'm about to fish, I normally turn the video on, and lately I've been introducing myself, and I just whip from there. When I get a strike and when it's landed and then I'm about done with the video, then I turn the video off. Then when I go back again to go and whip, then I'll turn the video on. And then if I catch a fish, then I'll turn it off. Or if I like the content, then I'll turn it off. What happens then is when I go back and edit, I just go to the back end of the video to find what I'm looking for. And then when I find the back end, which is where I want to stop the video, I'll just go back and take this button, which is contour, got a contour camera, and just go back and edit at the beginning of the strike, or normally a couple casts before the strike. I normally do that. It's more exciting when you do that instead of just trying to show a video when you got the fish on. It's better that you show the content at the beginning of the video, like what you are doing before the fish strikes. And that's probably why my videos are to a lot of people that has good content. But like I said, thank you very much for watching my videos, and I enjoy making the videos. So anyway, we've got a stradic 8000. I don't normally use the 8000, but I've got to use this because my Sparrows needs some braid in it, and my Saragossa is a 30-pound. Been using it for the last couple of days. Used it yesterday for popping and moi, but moi season is over, so I need to put some line in my Sparrows, and then I'll be going back to the Sparrows. Saragossa is the backup. 8000 is for my clients. I got the 6 and 8000. That's for my clients. Some of my clients prefer the stradics, but I'm trying to go into the have them use the Gossa mode. But they like the fast retrieve. But anyway, so same thing. We've got 40-pound super slick in here, a little smoother than the regular Power Pro. I'm gonna use the olive one, green one. And like I say, we've got the uni knot to a power swivel. We've got a Surgeon's knot up here, about 3-4 Andy 80-pound Mondo, and then we got a Rapala loop knot at the thing here. We're trying to change, teach Justin and Shane how to tie this knot. Then we've got the Rapala, not a Rapala, but a Kaku lure. Got this from Gary. I threw it first; it was a little light. So what I had to do was I had to drill. First I drilled it through, all the way through, and I put the bearings in, or the BBs. Then I found out that it might hurt the integrity. After talking to Gary, so what I did was I got 3 holes here, and put the BBs, and 3 on the other side, put the BBs, and then I put resin over it. And it flies through. It's got enough weight to it. It's a little less than 2 ounces. I don't want to throw anything bigger than over 2 ounces. Actually, it's a little hard to retrieve. So by the water, I look for areas where you have a lot of foam. Like I said, I normally pop when they get foamy areas, and not where it's flat. Since you get a lot of action, the fish more apt to strike the lure. Like I said, if the fish is following the lure, I believe that your retrieve is too slow. But, so we throw about 10 casts in here, and we'll go move. So we will see if we got one that's just cruising around here. It's low tide as usual. I normally fish on low tide because there's a lot of surge, and I feel that if they're going to be here, they're going to be here. There's 2. And when you retrieve the lure, you need to look at where the lure is at, and that's one of the good things about being black. I can see it. You can't just retrieve the lure and then thinking you know where it's at. You need to make sure where the lure is at, so that when you retrieve it and you can see rocks there, you need to wait, slow down, and then when the wave comes in, and then that's where you want to go and bring it in, you know, on top of the water, and it goes over the waves. If you do it any otherwise, you're gonna lose your lures. And like I said, these lures are $25 out of whack. So It will be pretty expensive if you start doing this and start losing them. I think Justin already lost 5 in a week, you know, and that's about close to $100. So that's a lot of funds to be putting in a lure. Okay, so let's say if they're here, you know, you're about to get a pop. You want something big in here. So I'd say it's just the surge is going from left to right. Okay, so when it snags, what you want to do is you want to don't pull on it. You want to keep it slack. Then when the wave recedes, what you want to do is you want to give them some slack so that the wave actually takes the lure away from the rock. If you start jerking, you know, you'll embed the hook into the rock, and you know what? Then you've lost the lure. I mean, especially if you can't get the lure or it's in the water, you gotta go dive for it. So you gotta be smart when you start doing this. It's not like throwing a lure and just retrieving the thing. I mean, you gotta look at where it's at, you know, and time the waves. Like right now, there's no water there, so you want to wait until the set comes, and then bring the lure over. I mean, this is all learning, you know, and you learn enough when you start getting snags and start losing lures. So something to think about. You know, you can't just retrieve. So that's why I love to see top water lures, and the reason is because I can see where the lure is at. When I don't see the lure, then the first thing I start to worry is, where's my lure at? Because if I don't know where my lure is at, I'm bound to have it got snagged. So just gotta be careful, or it's gonna be an expensive hobby for you. Okay, we'll do a couple more casts inside here. It's a beautiful area. The drop off is coming from the left to right inside here. A lot of surge. And like I said, I always look for areas where we have a lot of surge. That's where I believe the fish is at. Normally I don't throw in clear water. We're still doing this pop and crank thing, you know. So my retrieve is not too slow. It's always crank and pop almost all the way through. I haven't changed my whipping techniques for that yet. So I just do it and get it over with and go to the next area. I just believe that if they're going to bite, they're going to bite. But the speed of the lure helps it a lot, where he doesn't have time to think, and she just pop the lure. So we're throwing about 80-90 yards here. You know, this is with 40-pound super slick on 8,000 FJ reel. So. Alright, so we'll do a couple more, look like. So we're trying to find one that's laying loose here. There's a lot of surge in here. I'm bound to see one that's cruising around here. So when the water goes back, you know, I stop retrieving, trying to find out where the lure is at. And then you can provide some action, just cranking. So I mean, it's just like, you know, you got a lot of surge right inside here. You can see that, like a lot of surge. Like I said, that's conducive for big fish. Conducive for big fish. We just need one that's laying loose out here. Okay, so this is the 10th one here, and that's it. Come around 10, and it's time to go to another area. But anyway, thank you for watching again. Hopefully this helps you get into the whipping mode. Short, fast. Before you can whip before go work, whip during your lunch hour, and whip after before you get home. Only quick. Good luck to you on the next fishing trip. Again, WWJ. Thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Aloha.